You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Right now in Louisiana, a major decision is unfolding that perfectly captures the tension between powering today's digital world and protecting tomorrow's climate. The case centers around Entergy Louisiana's proposal to spend $3.2 billion on new gas-fired power plants. These plants would primarily supply Meta's massive $10 billion data center project in Richland Parish. At first glance, this might look like a straightforward economic win. Thousands of construction jobs, hundreds of permanent roles, and a boost for a region that's been struggling. But underneath, there's a fierce debate about what this means for the state's energy future. The issue comes down to the balance between reliability and sustainability. Data centers, which power everything from social media to artificial intelligence, are some of the biggest electricity consumers around. Right now, they use about 2.5% of all electricity in the U.S., and that number could rise to nearly 8% by 2030. So Meta needs dependable, large-scale power for its new facility. Entergy says gas is the only realistic way to deliver that much energy quickly. Supporters argue these plants are a bridge, something to keep the lights on now, while Louisiana ramps up solar and other renewable energy sources. In fact, Meta has pledged to back 500 megawatts of solar power, framing this project as not just about powering its own servers, but also about modernizing the state's grid for the long term. But critics see real risks. For one, Meta's agreement with Entergy is set for 15 years, while gas plants usually operate for 30 years or more. That means if Meta decides to walk away earlier, Louisiana's ratepayers could be left covering billions in costs. On top of that, Entergy is already developing solar projects, and opponents worry this deal could delay renewable access for other big customers like Exxon and Shell. The Louisiana Energy Users Group has even warned that a 30% increase in grid load could lead to higher costs for everyone else while straining the state's energy system. This isn't just about Louisiana. Around the world, data centers are creating a new kind of pressure on energy infrastructure. In places like Northern Virginia, data centers already consume 20% of local power, making electricity access the single biggest bottleneck to growth. Investors are watching closely, because projects like this one highlight the delicate balance they need to strike, ensuring there's enough energy to support explosive demand from AI and cloud computing, while not locking themselves into outdated fossil fuel infrastructure that could soon become stranded assets. To navigate this, many are experimenting with hybrid energy portfolios, combining gas, renewables, and battery storage. Others are building entirely new greenfield projects, data centers paired directly with renewable sources from the start. And increasingly, investors are lobbying for policies that encourage cleaner, more flexible energy solutions. The Louisiana Public Service Commission's vote will be a telling moment. If approved, it signals that in the short term, natural gas may still be seen as the necessary bridge to meet digital demand. But it also reminds us that every decision made now has long-term consequences for ratepayers, for investors, and for the climate. The outcome here could ripple far beyond Louisiana, shaping how the U.S. and the world approach the energy demands of our digital future. Stay subscribed for more videos.